Academy is an NGO that is based in Athens, in Greece. We were born in 2017. 2017 was a crazy year in Greece because the refugee crisis, there were many refugees, not only the camps in the islands, but also in all the cities. So we found that Athens were having many refugees and asylum seekers and migrants with very difficult conditions. And there were a lot of organizations and institutions providing food, providing shelter on this kind of basic help and basic needs. So we were thinking about, okay, what can we do more? Like, what can we do more for them in the long term? Because that was like a short-term perspective. So we decided to provide advanced technical education. Moreover, we saw like there was this gap in the European Union with advanced people, like advanced programming, web developers, and so on. So we tried to cover both needs, like the reintegration of this vulnerable group into the society, and also addressing the technical education, which is like so important right now. And it's like, I need to do it. So that's how we started, and we provided also basic computer literacy classes, and then we moved on to front-end and front-end and back-end web development. But now we focus only on front-end, although we also give them like some basics on backend for them to be able to work, because our mission is to provide long-term solutions for them and to provide a future career for them in the ICT industry. So we also connect with companies and we try to get them employed after the classes. Yeah, so we have been trying to modify every time, like we are changing every time to adapt. And in COVID, like COVID situation, one funny thing happened is we shifted the model completely. So before we had face-to-face lessons, and now we have online lessons because we developed our e-learning platform, we changed the methodology, we did everything. It was crazy also last year, it was in June last year. So now we are completely online. We also, that way, we can reach more people in vulnerable conditions. And that's also something that we like, and we have a really good experience with that with many different countries. So it's nice, it's always very nice.
Can you tell me more about how you got to be involved in the consortium, and also what do you think Social Hackers' role is in our project? How do you see yourself within the whole thing?
Yeah. I remember it was in the October deadline, like the new edition deadline of innovative projects. And I remember it was another colleague writing it back then, and then I helped and I joined. And I remember Kairos contacted SHA, and they were looking for, well, they explained the project to us, and they were, for me, it was amazing how they tried to mix all these types of profile in terms of organization, like museums, companies back then, like NGOs, institutions. So it was very interesting. And then the fact that they tried to join the art and the STEAM, so the more like artistic and the scientific method into a pedagogical approach. For me, it was that was super interesting. So we got very enthusiastic about that, and they were trying to cover the technical. They had like some technical profile missing, so that's how they found SHA, and that's the role that we cover a little bit. So, for example, we designed the technology-based learning training, and that was one of our roles. We also are in the future, the intellectual output 3, it's like the European Hub of Ideas, that it's like an online environment where we will join and we will discuss about these new approaches with a lot of youth workers, a lot of stakeholders, a lot of people inside like our own website, the PERSE Method website. And also we will create roundtables, we will create the European Hackathon, which will be huge. Like this is also targeted to new strategic alliances, future steps. So I think it has like a very nice contribution in terms of SHA. And then we do also the boring part, which is like we created the technical website. We are in charge of keeping updated, on managing the website. And also we did the brand identity. So the logo, all the visual presentation, very nice logo. so yeah, that's our role in person.